I have this saying that I've been telling myself for as long as I can remember, and it goes a little something like this: good things come to those who wait. And the more and more I've thought about that saying, the more and more I've resonated with it, especially as I've gotten older. Um, because I started to realize that this life shit goes by hella fast, especially once you get out of high school. And if there's anyone who's watching this who's in high school, cherish those moments, man, because, man, it's rough out here. Let me just tell you all that. And, I've had my own fair share of problems in my life, and I thought those problems were going to last a lot longer than they did. But they ended up working themselves out as time passed by. And if there's anyone else who's also listening to this who may be going through some issues or something like that in their own personal life, I just got one thing to say with you, man. It's just that good things come to those who wait. What's going on, Kings? It's King Lexus, and today we're going to talk about why waiting always leads to the best outcome. That kind of sounds counterintuitive, but let me get into it just real quick. Give me a couple minutes of your time, and I swear it'll be worth the video. So we live in the year 2026, the era of instant gratification. We're all trying to get the bag, and if we're being honest, if you go on social media, you'll find tons of people flexing on social media, and it makes you feel like you're falling behind them if you aren't winning at the same pace as them. And posting up on Instagram and flexing all these money spreads, flexing all these supercars and everything else like that. It feels like we're not where we need to be, and we see it all over social media. It's kind of crazy. But the real thing that I always have to tell myself when I come across a video like this is that most of the time, if not almost all of them, all these social media influencers, all these social media guys who have $1 million business, then they're not actually telling the truth half the time, if not most of the time. And the things that actually hold value in this world, or even in your own reality, is that personal choice to build something that actually has value and meaning in your own life. That's where the saying comes from: good things come to those who wait. Now, when I'm talking about waiting, I don't mean just sitting down playing video games and hoping to run into a business that'll make you $1 billion and you don't ever have to work a day in your life. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about waiting in terms of actually putting in the work and consistently doing that work day in and day out. And I know this sounds a little bit like, hustle bro, but I swear it's all about just getting into that mindset of just grinding it out, taking that leap, taking action. That's what it's all about. And when you get into this mindset of building something that you're passionate about, it's gonna take time, and you aren't gonna blow up overnight. I hate to break it to you guys, but whatever you're working on, a business, a side project, even something for school, for the guys that are still there in school, that project isn't gonna finish itself in one night. It's not gonna get blown over in one night. And that's just what it comes to waiting. That's the whole point of why good things come to those who wait, and why I've ingrained that saying into my life. Because no matter what you're trying to build, no matter what you're trying to study, no matter what you're trying to do in your life, it's gonna take time. And if you wait and just consistently put in the work, I swear you'll get your own timing. Because everybody has their own timing. Everyone's working on their own time. Everyone's working on their own journey. And if you're so caught up in the idea that you need to be successful now, and you need to be successful in the next 5 days, I need to be successful, I need to be a millionaire in the next 5 days, I need to be a millionaire in the next week, billionaire type of stuff. You're you are the product, bro. You are the product. You're about to get cooked by somebody who's selling you a course on Instagram. I hate to break it to you, but you're about to get cooked. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get on here, talk about why I really do think, waiting, good things happen to those people who wait. And I mean it in a kind of like a spiritual sense. As long as you work for what you want, God will put those things in line for you so that way you get them in your life, no matter how long it takes. Whether you get it right now or you get it later on in life, everyone has their life, and everyone gets their chance to shine. I swear to God, everyone has their chance to shine. And especially if you put in that work, things will work out good for you. Hey, this is King Lexus. Go ahead and give the video a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if there are any more topics that you guys would like to hear from me. I'm King Lexus, signing out.